With Dr. Brian Stoynoff from Northern Star Chiropractic in downtown Newberry. And Doctor, thanks for spending some time with us. First off, congratulations on the recent 1-year anniversary.
Thank you.
How have things been going in downtown Newberry?
Tell you what, so far it's better than I could have ever expected. I would have expected this kind of results like in year 3, 4, or 5 after you kind of establish a little bit of a presence. People kind of have told other people. There's been a couple thrown under the bus, so to speak, and then everybody says, "Oh, it's okay, you can go on in there." So usually that's kind of how it works, but it was not that. I think the demand for chiropractic here was very high, and I managed to fill that space pretty good. So,
what are some of your patients, customers telling you about the care and about that demand that they needed to be filled?
So far, it's been a real good response. I have several people that make comments on my Google and several people that are telling other people things. So I, at this point, have not heard a bad thing yet, but maybe they're keeping that from me. I don't know. But so far, so good. And as far as filling the demand, I think I was just what town needed. I'm a good mix of what all the other chiropractors have been so far, kind of in one. So you can find some familiarity no matter what I'm doing in the office because it's been done to you before. So.
Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry. Stop in and see Dr. Stoynoff. What are some of the big things you're seeing with patients in this area as far as the condition and the needs that they have from their chiropractic care?
I'm going to say there's probably 2 major things that we're dealing with right now as far as the chiropractic scene is, and it would be the text neck would be one of them. That's actually now a medical term.
Okay.
Basically staring at your phone or your computer or your laptop all day changes the way your spine functions, and it's not always in a good way. That would be the first thing. And the second thing would be because of all this off-school pandemic, everything that's been going on, a lot of sedentary problems. People that aren't moving enough, low back, leg, hip issues that they didn't ever have before they had to sit at the dining room table and do their work. So I'd say those are the 2 big players right now.
For your customer client base, treating all different ages, all different conditions.
Everything.
Let's start kind of maybe with the younger population, whether they're in sports or other activities. I know chiropractic care has always been very important to keeping our kids healthy and in great shape as their bodies continue to grow and develop.
Absolutely. I like to tell people the best way to look at me is like a mechanic for your body. When you go out and drive your car around, there comes a certain interval that you have to have an oil change, and you don't always need or feel that you need that oil change. It's a lot of times what you need to do with your body is just set some things up to make sure you've got this team in place to keep you moving and grooving as best as you can. So.
Adults on the run, like you said, a lot of people being forced to work from home or change up lifestyles over the past year or so. What are you recommending? What are you suggesting and telling your patients as they come to see you about how to keep themselves going?
Upright and wiggling is the best way to do it. And that doesn't necessarily mean you need a gym membership or you need $300 shoes. You don't need any of that stuff. Just move. Get out, take a walk, rake some leaves, work in your yard, look for some mushrooms, whatever the heck you need to do that kind of tickles your fancy. Movement is the best thing.
For the people out there, what's some advice? What are some of the things that we can do in between our visits to make sure that we're maintaining a healthy lifestyle for our spine and our back?
I think, again, we'll talk about the movement. That would be a really good one to touch on that's pretty easy. If you want to get a little bit more complicated and in-depth, the pro-inflammatory lifestyle that we lead with our diets and with the things that we're taking in our environment is another big player to things kind of slowly running awry. So dealing with your diet, dealing with your exercise, dealing with stress, that's another great one too. If you got a ton of stress in your life, it can eat you away just as bad as anything else. So
check it out. Northern Star Chiropractic, give you the care you need, live a healthier and better lifestyle. Dr. Brian Stoynoff joining us from Northern Star Chiropractic.